outside Dean Court, unfortunately, leaving the cup after a 2-1 defeat to Manchester City in a game of pretty much two halves, but we'll talk about that in a minute. JJ, what do you think?
Yeah, as you said, Tiggs, game of two halves. First half we were absolutely incredible. Played them off the pitch. The cohesion was great. Everything was top notch. And then second half it was just, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. To be honest, there were 7 minutes at a time, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, it just went absolutely like, I don't know. Everything just went. The game plan, everything just went. Nobody really knew what they was doing. Don't get me wrong, Man City are a great team. Do you know what I mean? Their squad depth is absolutely amazing. So we're always going to tire out, but I think De Bruyne in the first half, I think we marshaled him very well. The tempo was great, and then second half he just got so much space on the ball, and then we looked flat, and then he just missed the second balls. I think their substitution at half time, bringing on Matt O'Reilly, really changed the game. Yeah. I think he gave him a new dimension down the left hand side, and I think we just struggled really. I think we just really struggled. I think Milos Kerkez was a massive miss today. Yeah. Absolutely massive down that left hand side. I don't think what's going down our left hand side, quite frankly. And I think, Milos Kerkez was an absolute miss, even Højlund as well was a massive miss as well. So, it's deflating. I think everyone thought the magic of the FA Cup was going to happen at half-time, I was one of them as well, and it's just hard because the game of two halves.
Yeah, absolutely. Soler came, he had his start for us today. A lot to ask of the young lad, though, really.
Of course, to just chuck him in like that, I think was a bit risky, but I think he played right well. You can see in the second half the game got to him a little bit, but it's understandable. We've chucked him in. I think David Brooks starting was the wrong decision. He's not started, really a lot of games this season. No. So to just chuck him in such a big game, it's just. But we learned from it. We had a great run. It's the season continues. We can't get too downhearted, and up the cherries as always.
Thanks, JJ, man. I'll see you soon.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Simon, how you doing?
I'm all right. Josh is devastated.
Is he?
He's not coming on. So you get me
that
instead.
Bad?
It's that bad for him.
It's that bad.
I'm trying to tell him that it took me 25 years to get to Wembley, and he's only 11. But that doesn't make any difference.
No, to him it doesn't. It's a frame of reference, I suppose.
But would you like the eternal optimist or the pragmatist?
Well, do you know what I'd like? I'd like a little bit of both in my sandwich, please, today, sir.
Okay, all right. Well, let's do the first half and get that out of the way. I thought we set really well.
Yeah.
I thought Soler did well at left back. I thought Senesi was great to have him back. The fact he got through 90 minutes was amazing. That's a huge benefit.
Yeah.
We played the first half well.
Yeah.
I think we were on top, and I think we deserved to be in front. Just. It was a penalty. Hands in the air. I'd want it. Got to give it. It's one of them. Great save.
Yeah.
Crappy shot.
Yeah.
But, hey ho. Kepa. Performance was as he is.
Yeah.
Can be the world's best goalie.
Yeah.
Can do things that aren't like the world's best goalie. Second half, are tactical nous at key moments in games for a long period of time now, I still question. Iriola is great and I love him to bits. Start the first half, Guardiola puts O'Reilly on. Why don't you just say to David Brooks, right, O'Reilly's come on the pitch, just sit there for 5-10 minutes. Let's not all carry on going forward as we were, trying to seek a second goal. I love the way we play. Hello. But there are those little moments. I'm like, because Brooksy was the one that got caught out. And then for the next 10 minutes after that, Brooksy and Lewis Cook were kind of at each other a little bit. Of like, have you got him? Have I got him?
Yeah, it couldn't work.
Whose responsibility is it? So it was very good by Guardiola. You got to hand it to him because he made that change.
Yeah, it was excellent.
But then we just looked tired.
Yeah, I was talking to Sam about this as we walked over here to do the fan cams, and we were just saying, in this season, our system and the way that we play, that is kind of like our star player in many ways.
It is.
But now our star player is looking tired, as the games go on.
And the injuries that we've had, and I think this is the pragmatist and the positive, and we are all moving in the right directions as much as this is really disappointing today. We're doing so well, but that intense pressure on the ball, shapes, man to man, keep moving, it's hard work.
Yeah.
And that run of amazing games that we had, those players put even more effort into it, both physically and mentally.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I've still got some questions over the depth on the bench. I still do wonder sometimes, love Alex Scott a bit. We play too fast for him. Do we have to have an alternative way of playing?
Yeah. Or he plays in a different place,
or
maybe
he
on the pitch.
plays slightly differently when he
Yeah.
comes on. But I do wonder what he actually adds
Yeah.
in the way that we play, because we only have one way of playing.
Yeah.
Should we have 1.5 ways of playing?
That'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be good.
Or 2 ways, that
Yeah.
plan B. But, another game on Wednesday, and we can still challenge for Europe.
We can.
There
Thank
you go.
you. Yeah,
All right, all the
that's
best.
better.
Take care.
Hey, you, Tom. I'm sorry.
Oh, so much hope. What did I say last time I saw you?
It's the hope. It's
Hope
the
that kills you at half
It's the
time.
hope that kills
If we wouldn't have done it at half time, we're not feeling this dejected.
No.
But I feel like we felt we had hold of something, didn't we?
We did. We had half a semi.
Yeah. I think you have that much intensity in the first half. That's what got us the lead. We had that much intensity. We were brilliant. Obviously, Kevin makes penalty save as well, which helps. But and then you just think, right, get through the first 15, get it into segments in the second half. We can see so quickly, and then suddenly we ain't got the legs. And
No.
we said it. We've all said it a few times that could we look back and go, if we get a couple of injuries, I just don't think we've got the bench for the way Andoni wants to play, which is so intense, so aggressive, so energetic. The players were down on their feet, and no disrespect, because Dango's been brilliant for us. He's obviously had Ramadan, which you can tell, I think, and he's also been away. Yeah, I mean, he barely did anything when he come on. And you're looking at the subs and going, we could do with a few here. Like, obviously, Tav injuries hurt because he gives you so much energy, and obviously the few suspensions. But you just think, if we had brought a few bodies in, could we have just had a bit? I just feel like Andoni's looking at it going, I need to change it, but I've got academy lads and players that aren't. It just ain't going to work. I mean, he's trying different bits. Obviously, he's trying to put Dango up front and on the wing, and we're trying to do different stuff. But I just don't think we had. I mean, you look at their bench. Grealish comes on, doesn't lose the ball, wins free kick after free kick. Marmoush comes on, gets the winner, and that's the difference. But he'll look back at it and go, "But we had it. We had the lead. You just be a little bit more clever in the first 10-15 minutes of the second half, and we let in a couple of sloppy goals, unfortunately." But everyone's down, I get it, and we're all gutted that we've lost to Man City and we couldn't get the ball off them, but it's Man City, it's everyone's dejected. We used to be dejected because we couldn't beat Macclesfield or something. Do you know what I mean? I know that we're where we are now and it's frustrating, and we would have had Forest in the next round, which is a given, so we would have been in the final, but it's annoying because we had the lead, and the thing that's frustrating is I don't think they had to be brilliant. What they were is they were a team that's been there and done it. As soon as they got the lead,
they knew.
They didn't do anything special. No. They just went, you are not having the ball and you are not testing our goalkeeper. Yeah. And we didn't. And that showed a little bit of nous from them. And they look like a team that are playing to win this one tournament. That's all they've got in it, to win this cup. They had an edge on us today, mate. But we bounce back. We go on Wednesday, we beat Ipswich, then we go to West Ham, we win that, and we're suddenly in the top 5. And I think we're all happy again. But it's hard to be too upbeat after that, because it felt like we had it in our grasp. Yeah. And we just, second half, I think a lot of it's to do with City's quality, but I just don't think we quite had the legs to continue the way we were playing in that second half. I mean, you saw like Chrissy's got to come off, and we haven't got. And I feel for Alex Scott big time, because he's clearly a good footballer. Yeah. But we brought this guy in like he was the next best thing.
Yeah, completely.
And in the most least disrespectful way I could say it, every time he comes on the pitch, we're worse.
He's not been making the impact that we hope he'd make.
He gives the ball away every time he gets it.
Yeah, Simon made a comment about the pace of the game, and he doesn't seem to be up with it.
I wonder if he's almost, because he comes on for Christie a lot. Yeah, he's not that type. I almost wonder if he should come on for an Adams and just get the ball deep and be a bit more
spray it about it.
But we haven't got anyone like Christie, so maybe we're trying to force Scott into doing it, and that's not on Scott. Scott can't, because to be fair, if Tav's fit, I reckon he plays Tav there rather than Scott. So it's maybe not on Scott. I'm just saying that I always feel like when he comes on, this could be his game. Get the ball, drive at him. I've seen him beat so many players when he's played for England and for Bristol City. It's don't quite happen for him, but listen, we haven't got as quite a big a queue as usual, Tiggs, but I'll let a few of them on, and listen, we'll bounce back. We'll be fine. We'll get Europe. Sam, can you edit all the stuff at half time? And I said we're definitely going to Wembley. We'll win everything. Cheers.
Brilliant. Thanks, Tom. Hi, Tiggs. Hi, buddy. How you doing?
I'm okay. Disappointed, obviously. I mean, they did to us in the second half what we did to them in the first half, and everybody will probably say the same thing. Game of two halves, etc. But disappointing. So close, but we go again, and the second half, City showed ultimately what they're all about, what the quality is.
I noticed sort of very early on in the second half, the ball went out for a throw-in. And Pep Guardiola was jumped up, ran across, grabbed the ball, looking for one of the Man City players, threw the ball to the Man City player, go. That from the manager, his attitude towards that second half was different to the first half,
Yeah.
being down, and I think maybe that kind of rallied them on. I wonder if that was the kind of deciding factor.
they obviously had a good talking to at half time, I'd imagine. But we were the pace of the game at the first half by us was superb. We were excellent. We were in their faces all the time. Such a high line.
Yeah.
And then in the second half, City just seemed to. I don't know if they slowed it. I don't know. Just if they slowed it down a touch, they controlled it. They were really, they were good. They were good. But don't just thank our lads for what they've done.
Yeah.
The enjoyment we've had in getting to the quarterfinals. We'll get the quarterfinals. Now let's get into the top 7, 8 to get into a European position. Let's do that. Let's cheer them on all the way until we get that. So, it's good. It's great. We've got quarterfinals.
Yeah.
It would have been lovely to get to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Of course. But let's just think about the future, not look back and go forward for it. And if we play like that for the rest of the season, play against that like that against Ipswich in the first half,
we'll be fine.
Then we'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So
okay, brilliant.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Ollie.
Hello there.
How are you?
Been better.
Yeah, there's a bittersweet thing to this, isn't there? There's always that cliche, isn't there? Oh, we can concentrate on the league now. We're out of the cup. But how are you feeling about it?
Well, the only rule, gutted.
Okay.
I mean, I think first half. To be honest, I don't even know if I want to acknowledge that second half, because we had 0 shots, not even shots on target, shots at all.
Yeah.
I mean, you're never going to win a game when you've got 0 shots.
No, true.
I feel it was almost 2 separate games. As you're saying, cliches. It was a game of 2 halves.
Yeah.
And that first half, I felt City were controlling the game, but we had the better chances. Second half, it was City. There was nothing to take from that second half in a positive way. But the first half, I was actually quite impressed. I thought first half, almost sort of a total football sort of thing. Everyone sort of playing in different positions, people filling in for each other. At moments, Evan Nilsson was at centre back. At other moments, Zabanya was at striker. It was almost what Areola preaches, the organised chaos.
Yeah.
And I was really happy with that. But then second half, it was sort of that, but in a bad way. Cook was out of position. And there's no one covering him, and everyone just sort of got a bit confused.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It really is a shame.
So where are we at now, Ollie? Is this the purple patch is over and normal service is resumed, and we can expect that when we play against any team that is the traditional big top 6, whatever you want to call them, big 6, we're gonna have this kind of game, or can we still be encouraged by that earlier part of the season, and we can still push on? How are you feeling about it?
I mean, the easy thing to say is, you look at our form of late, and you think maybe it is just the end of a purple patch, or maybe, I can't remember what the name is for the opposite of a purple patch, but sort of maybe a slump.
Dip.
A slump. And I'm really hoping it's a slump. I'm hoping we put everything into this game. We spent it all in the first 45. Second 45, we just didn't have anything left, and now we're going to go back to the league. Because at the end of the day, right, you look at the table, we're 10th, and yes, that's a long way from Europe, but in reality, that's 4 points away from Champions League.
Right. Okay.
It's so tight this season. I think, in a way, it could be something good for us. Yes, I probably think that if we got through in this round, we probably would have got to the final. Forest in the semis, I back us against them.
We've done very well against them in the past, haven't we? Done very well. Yeah.
But it's so tough, isn't it? It's so tough because, of course, we've never been to New Wembley.
No.
I've never been to Wembley to watch Bournemouth. Yeah, I really did want to, but it's always next season, isn't
There's
there?
always next season.
Always next season.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, thanks, Ollie.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thanks, Colin. Hey, Josh, how you doing?
I wasn't going into it. To be fair, I wasn't expecting to win. I don't know if many people were, but
Okay.
to go 1-0 up, I think that was great from us. I mean, the first half and the second half were completely different. I think we played a lot better in the first, but yeah, it happens, I guess.
Can I ask you, what were you expecting from this game?
I wasn't going in thinking that we were going to win, but I was kind of, my heart did say that we did have a chance, and maybe they could slip up, but I guess, yeah, when you're playing a team like that, it kind of bound to happen.
So give me something positive to end this then. Who, for us today, actually had quite a good game?
I think Lewis Cook, especially in that first half, he was winning the ball back so much. I think he was great.
Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hiya.
Hey, you all right, Paul?
Hello. Can you give us some therapy, please?
We can try. We can absolutely try.
Just try and make me feel better,
There
please.
was, I think there was I'm going to check with Sam. He's going to give me a wink if I'm right or not. But I think all the ties were won by away sides. So I think we were pushing against the tide there a little bit. Right, there's nothing we could have done. It was already decided.
Yeah, it was written.
It was written in the stars.
So does this mean Tom's not doing a run?
And we're not going to Pop World.
And Sam's not
Damn
going
it!
to
I
Pop World.
planned to call in late and everything tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately we'll have to save our celebrations for something else. But there is still something else, isn't there? There's still a season left to finish.
Absolutely,
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we've got to come back in the league, haven't we? I mean, I thought we played well in the first half.
Yeah.
I did, and Kepa was a legend.
Yeah,
and
Soler looked brilliant, didn't he? Looked well spicy.
Senesi
and he
did well coming back, didn't he? Playing as long as he did.
He did really well.
Yeah, so there's positives, but it was just the changes, wasn't it? It was there, so they got a rollicking, didn't they? Because they were out early. Yeah.
And is it O'Neill,
O'Reilly?
O'Reilly who came out.
Yeah.
We didn't know where he was half the time, did we? And he just was running around behind us and all sorts. And
he was in so much space, wasn't he? We
can't let him do
couldn't
that.
cope with it, and we couldn't get the possession back, could we? And keep hold of the ball. We just seemed like we were in a bit of a flap. But
yeah, they didn't really fall into our traps, did they? They did in the first half. In the second half, they didn't really at all.
No.
And when once they
sussed
had
it.
that lead on us, they didn't really need to come forward. So it was very difficult for us to kind of press them.
Yeah.
We just didn't look like we could control it. Every time we did get the ball, we just absolutely panicked, and we're kicking it, and it's going to them, and it's just like, oh God, come on guys, slow it down, get it together. But they didn't give us a chance to slow it down, so they were on us, they were doing our press on us.
And then they managed the game out very well, didn't they?
Yeah.
But we're still proud of our boys, aren't we?
Yeah, they worked hard.
Yeah.
They did work hard, they put it in. Yeah,
good. Okay.
Cheers, guys.
See you later.
Yeah,
Up the
cheers.
chairs.
Up the cherries. Oh, that was exciting.
Tiggs,
Hey, bud, you all right?
devastated.
Yeah. I know.
41 years. How many more chances?
I don't know how many more chances. I mean, you know.
I just can't. I thought today was the
day.
chance.
Yeah.
And just that is gutting. 84 I started coming when we beat Man United.
Yeah.
And I thought this was it.
Yeah.
And it isn't again.
No.
It's just very Bournemouth, isn't it? 1-0 up, save a penalty, 1-0 up.
Yeah.
And really gutted.
Yeah. And without any disrespect to any Man City fans who might be watching this,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
also a little bit disappointing in that they're still in it, and you want to we want something different from this year. We don't want them going on.
I think everyone
thing,
did.
do we?
I said to my missus, the whole country wants Bournemouth to win, especially Forest.
Just
I
something
expect.
different.
I hope they win it now. No,
Yeah.
maybe. No.
Well, yeah.
Forest Bournemouth would have been classic.
That would have been fun. Yeah,
We
that would have
both
been
had
fun.
such amazing seasons, and
Yeah.
then suddenly we're gone. But they were fantastic. Second half, City, we couldn't live with them. First half, we were unbelievable. It was hectic.
It was
a bit
hectic. I like it hectic though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit,
Yeah.
heavy going. But yeah, Wednesday we go again, I suppose.
Yeah, how are you feeling about that?
I expect Ipswich are looking at it again. They'll be down on there.
Yeah, they probably will. There's an opportunity.
But yeah, we got to get 3 points.
Yeah.
You'd hope we'd get there with Howson and Kirkus coming back. I guess they'll be back. Yeah, they will be back Wednesday. So get back on, get 3 points, go to West Ham. It's all back on.
It's all back on.
Got to be
It's all
positive.
back on. I like that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All the best. See you soon.
Yes, Neil.
Hey, Neil, you can finish it off for me. Give me something about how you feel about the game, but make it nice at the end, Neil. Make it positive. Let's leave the people with a smile.
It's always positive, isn't it? Really. I mean, look where we are. We're complaining about losing 2-1 to Manchester City in the FA Cup quarter final.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually,
come on,
that is crazy, isn't it?
This is crazy.
That is crazy.
Well, I mean, we've been around a while following this club, and where we are is absolutely amazing. Right, today didn't go our way, and you thought, with the penalty save and then scoring, you thought, is this our lucky moment? But we just we couldn't keep it up for 90 minutes, could we? I don't think.
No.
First 45, I thought we were great. We were really battling, but second 45, Man City are a great team. We got to remember that, and we haven't seen the best of them this season until the second half today.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. They had to be at their best to beat us, didn't they?
They had to be at their best.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly.
That's good. Thanks, Neil.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming
right.
on.
Thanks,
Brilliant.
man.
All the
Cheers.
best. See you soon. And that finishes us up here now. But that's not the all back in the net, because we've got some more stuff coming up. There is an excellent match day vlog coming up that's going to look rather silly, as lots of us looking very optimistic at the beginning of the game and then a bit downtrodden at the end. But nevertheless, you've got to tune in and watch that, especially if you're a Man City fan. You get some nice, interesting insight. And then we'll do a second look and probably squeeze in a little preview of the next game against Ipswich, which will be back here at D-Court, and we are looking forward to that. Licking our lips. Up the chest.